to another episode of Swill and Grog's Wonderful World of Beer. This time around, I'll be reviewing Brewdog 77 Lager, 4.7% alcohol by volume, a product of Scotland. Now, what more can I tell you about Brewdog 77 Lager? Well, not much. I've never had it before. I really did enjoy their Punk IPA, so I'm most keen to check this one out. Alright, so let's crack it open. Alright. Oh, some nice smoke there, and it's oozing out. Well, lucky I caught that. Alright, just giving it a pour now. Into a, well, still actually a nicely chilled Pilsner glass. Okay. Alright. Well, that was a very active beer. It almost exploded on me when I opened it. Alright, now, let's make an assessment of the appearance, shall we? Alright, well, the appearance is a somewhat hazy, almost golden yellow colour. Yeah, there's a fair bit of carbonation there too, surprisingly. It's got a very thick, soapy white head, over 3 fingers of head in fact. But yeah, look, it does look awfully good. So, onto the aroma now. Well, what I'm picking up first and foremost is citrus. Probably orange more than lemon, in fact. Yeah, very strong smell of, orange peel. It does smell awfully pleasant though. Yeah, there's a bit of grass and grain there as well. But I have to say, 10 out of 10 for the aroma. I really like it. Anyway, on to the taste test. Cheers to you all. Alright. Well, up front there's some nice, sweet, bready malts there. It's a bit hoppier than I expected. The flavour is somewhat reminiscent of Brooklyn Lager, actually. Yeah, it's very similar to that, in fact. Yeah, but gee whiz, yeah, it really has made an impressive start. Let me just top this up a little. I'm definitely, yeah, tasting that, orange citrusy-like flavour. Yeah, I mean, it's very strong, it's very pronounced, and, it's obviously, very pleasant. I really do like that. So, that's really the, the main sort of flavour that's coming through here, which is sort of somewhat odd for a lager. But, yeah, I mean, it does taste pretty good. But anyway, on to the next gulp. Well, it's definitely holding that taste profile. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely, some sweet maltiness there, as I said, but yeah, the star of the show is definitely, those citrus flavours that are obviously, from all the hops present. Yeah, mostly a taste of orange, although there's probably sort of a lemony taste, present as well. How is this in terms of drinkability, you may ask? Well, I would say it's, it's quite drinkable, it's quite sessionable. Perhaps not the most drinkable or the most sessionable, but, you could have a good evening on this without a doubt. If you could, pick up a carton for the right price. I dare say that, a carton of this would, set you back an arm and a leg in Australia. Anyway, what would I give it in terms of a score out of 10? Well, I do have to have another gulp, of course. Alright. Okay, well, yeah, look, I'm really enjoying this, lager. It's, really quite superb. And I must thank Mr. Terry K of Beer Goggles Reviews for putting me onto it. Thank you very much for that, Terry. Anyway, the score out of 10. Well, I would probably be inclined to give Brewdog 77 Lager 9 out of 10. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. Alright, so that does bring us to the end of yet another Swill and Grog beer review. So, until next time, fare thee well, or